What's up, everyone? We're back with another Pokemon Stadium game topic, and we're going to be talking about how do we play Pokemon Stadium 2 with the Gameshark. It is not easy. It's not like plug and play to get the Pokemon Stadium 2 to work on the Gameshark. It's a process involved, and we're going to go through that right now. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to need a game that does not need a key code. Key codes are over here. Right here, your key codes. We'll talk about that later. But as long as you put a game in there that will work without the key code, like for example, I have GoldenEye. There's a lot of games. Any of these games right here should work. Any of the games that are preloaded, meaning that you didn't have to enter them manually. They just work on their own. They'll be fine. You know, you can put it in, it'll start the Gameshark. The objective is to get the Gameshark to start. Because if you put in Pokemon Stadium 2, put in Diddy Kong Racing, you put in Griffey. If you try throwing those games on here, the Gameshark won't start. So don't think that your Gameshark is messed up, the game is messed up, your N64 is messed up. No, it just won't start if you just throw in Pokemon Stadium 2 onto the Gameshark and try to play it. It won't open up. So let's start from the very beginning. First thing you're going to do is you're going to go to New Game, right? You're going to go to New Game, and you're going to type in Pokemon Stadium 2 for the name. You're going to put in your codes, right? So edit name, put in Pokemon Stadium 2. I'm not going to do it because I already have it. So you'll put exit and save, right? Then you're going to go to your brand new game you put in. So in this case, you're going to put in, you typed in Pokemon Stadium 2. So you're going to go down to Pokemon Stadium 2. Let's go all the way down to the P's. And here we go. Here's our Pokemon Stadium 2. We're going to click on it. And then we're going to enter our codes. So here are the codes I'm going to give you. And you put a new code, right? Put a new code, and you edit the name, you put in your numbers and all that, and you're all good to go. Now, the first code I'm going to give you is the enable code. This code needs to be put in order for any of the other codes to work. None of the other codes are going to work unless this enable code is on. So here it is. Feel free to pause it here, and then, you know, put in your Gameshark and move on. All right, next we're going to go to the Revive first and second Pokemon. I don't recommend these codes. I don't because they sometimes work, and then other times they'll freeze up the match. Meaning, like, it'll work, right? Like I'll keep reviving the first Pokemon over and over again, but then when I go to the next match, it won't load the next match. It will just, like, the game will, like, get stuck on, like, post match. So I don't recommend these two, but I'm gonna give it to anyways, just in case if you want them. What these codes do is, when you start off with 3 Pokemon, right? When you battle with your first Pokemon, eventually it's gonna faint, right? Unless you're a boss and you just sweep through them. You know? So your first Pokemon is gonna faint, then you switch to your second one. If you hit Z after he dies, it'll revive him, and then you can simply go to your second one, then switch back to your first one, and have this endless loop of your first one always being revived. Something to note on that is that if your first Pokemon fainted while it was paralyzed, asleep, or poisoned, it's going to come back revived with the paralysis, the sleep, the poison, all that stuff. It'll revive with that status effect on there, FYI. So that's what that does. And the second one is the same thing. The second one is the code, except it'll be the second Pokemon that revives when you hit the Z button. And yep, but once again, you know, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it because it's going to freeze. So this is the one I do recommend. This is the LNR KOL. Now this code, what this code does is, as soon as you start a match, and I'm going to show it to you. We're going to go through and I'm going to show you it actually working in game. It's pretty awesome. What this does is, at the beginning of the match, or anytime during the match, if I press LNR at the same time, it'll knock out all my opponent's Pokemon instantly. Like, it just knocks them all out. The problem with this code is that over time, it starts to wear down. Sometimes it doesn't. I've done a clean sweep. I've done, you know, other times where it just didn't work out. But it'll knock out all 3 in the beginning, and the next thing you know, it'll knock out only 2. Then it'll knock out only 1. Then back to 2. So keep that in mind. But we'll cover more of that later on too. So those are the codes. So now that you have all these codes put in, right? I'm gonna take off this code right here. There we go. So I'm gonna have the enable code on and the LNR code on. And now that we have our codes put in, Now we're going to go down to the key codes. I mentioned that we're going to talk about this. Certain games don't work like your average default game. For example, Rising Rampage, or Rampage World Tour. That game doesn't. If like that one is simple, it's easy. It's not preloaded, but you go to new code, you add in, what we just did with Pokemon Stadium 2, and then it works perfectly fine. It's all good to go. Some games like Diddy, 1080, Banjo, like some games aren't that simple. Some games don't. They need a key code, and this key code allows the Gameshark to read the game before it even tries to register the cheat codes. So this is the code right here you're gonna need. You're gonna need the Diddy code. So enter this code in, and this is actually gonna allow you to play Pokemon Stadium 2 on the Gameshark. Fair warning, fair warning before you do it. If I press A right here, and it's ask me, are you sure you have this game? Do not press yes unless you have a game that works with the Diddy code. Because as soon as you press yes, which I'm gonna do right now, bam, I just pressed yes. If you press yes, it says right there, please turn the power off and change the game. What I just did with that code was I basically said to the Gameshark, the next game I put in is Diddy Kong, Banjo, Griffey, 1080, Pokemon Stadium 2. So if I try turning this Gameshark back on with GoldenEye, Rising Rampage, Zelda, if I try putting any of those games in there and turning it on, it will not turn on. And that's permanent. That's permanent. You can't just like, I'll wait a couple days for it to turn off, or it'll just reset itself over time. No, it won't. So right now, my Gameshark is locked into Pokemon Stadium 2 types only. So it is locked into that. So fair warning. So if you don't have Pokemon Stadium 2, to change into, don't press it yet. But I just did because I know I have the game, so I'm good. So now that you put in the key code, right? You put in the key code, and you entered in this key code. We're gonna turn on. I'm gonna turn off the console now. So I turn it off, right? So I take out my default game, in this case 007 GoldenEye, and now I'm gonna put in Pokemon Stadium 2. Now it should work. Now it's gonna read it. Hopefully it'll be a quick process. If not, then we're gonna have to. Okay, and in this case, it's not. No biggie. It happens. As you can see, it. I don't know if it's the game's sure gonna know what it is, but it happens. You gotta kind of. There we go. We're good. It happens. It's N64. So, as you can see, it turns on. It works. It now reads the game. Now let's go to the actual codes themselves. So we're gonna go down to cheat codes. Oh, and if you don't know how to enter the key codes, it's all in the bottom. Or if you don't have any key codes at all, it'll just be blank. I bought this Gameshark used recently, and the codes are already on there, so I got lucky. I don't know if these codes are default on the Gameshark or not. I assume they're not. So FYI, that's how you do it. So we're gonna go to select cheat codes. I'm gonna go to Pokemon Stadium 2. I'm gonna have the enable code on and the LNR code on. I don't recommend these two. I'm not gonna show you these two because when I try to like how do I put it? Bring it up, try to make it happen. It just didn't work. So we're not gonna go through that. We're just gonna go through LNR. I'm gonna press start. Start game with selected codes. And let's see. And there we go. We just heard Pikachu and it works. So let's go ahead and show you the code. And we're gonna do the LNR kill all code. Now here's my justification here. Here's me why I got a code, why I got this Gameshark in the first place. I never had a Gameshark growing up. I didn't. I just couldn't afford it. I had what little games I had. I just didn't see, it was cool. I just never was into the Gameshark thing. But recently, I got my N64 to work, and I've been on a nostalgia spree, so I've been playing all my old N64 games, and I wanted to just go through all my N64 games, so I deleted all my data off of my Pokemon Stadium 2, 1, GoldenEye, all kinds of games I have. And I decided to go through this. And holy crap, I got through everything, right? Perfectly fine on Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, except this goddamn Challenge Cup. This Challenge Cup, oh my god, it sucks so much. I hate this thing, And I could go on a tangent, you know, and rage off of this if I wanted to. But that's not what this video is about. You know, this video is about, how do we slow the volume down? Ooh, it's loud. All right, so let's talk about the code. So, oh yeah, so I basically ended up getting the Gameshark just for the Challenge Cup because I got through the whole round 1 no problem, but round 2, the Ultra Ball, holy crap, man, I gave up. I was like, I'm cheating my way through this thing because there's zero skill involved with this at all. Zero skill. It's just straight luck. Your Pokemon suck. Your moves suck. Your other Pokemon stronger. Whatever, you know. Hey, but mad props to those who did do it the fair way. Anyways, my bad, guys. Let's just get to it. All right, so as we can see on the right side, we have all 3 of our opponent's Pokemon alive. So let's press L and R now. They're dead. That's it. That's all it took. That is all it took. So let's do Curse. Let's do Curse, and we're gonna see. So he's gonna go first. He switches out into nothing, and he's gonna lose the match. So Sandra, his HP is already at 0. He's gonna faint, and that's it. It's gonna go right into the animation of us winning. There it is, and that's all it is. So every match you'll go through, you'll press L and R, and it'll be done. You know, that's it. Now we're gonna go through probably this entire cup. If that's all you came for, to just that tutorial, then I guess you're good to go. Now you can head out, enjoy, have fun. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I guess, right? If you have any questions, just ask in the comments, and I'll address them accordingly. And for now, I'm just gonna kind of talk about the game itself and a couple of things I did in it to kind of answer some questions you might already have. With the first one being, will this mess up your transfer pack or any like save game data on your Pokemon game, Game Boy Color game? I don't have the transfer pack on there now. I probably should have, just to show you guys. But I have a transfer pack. Like, I have a transfer pack, and I have red, crystals coming in. It's not connected now, but I have connected before in the past. So, like, I with experience, for me, the question of will this damage your Pokemon game for the Game Boy? No, it won't. It works perfectly fine. My game has not been like corrupted. The transfer pack reads perfectly fine. I do have a video on replica games because I have a replica, not an official one. So here we go, L and R, and go. There we go. Knocked them all out. The reason why I'm kind of going through all this is because I want to show you guys how it can mess up over time. Like we'll see probably about halfway into the cup where you're gonna see that it knocks out only 1 or 2 Pokemon. So I've been telling you guys this beforehand that we didn't catch you off guard. And the reason why is because when you pick your team, right? Well, you don't get to pick, but you're gonna eventually decide whether or not you want to go through the cup or not. As you know, you're not getting the choice of the pick your Pokemon. They're random. But don't just do what I just did. I just randomly just picked any team and just went in. Like, if this was something that I was really gonna plan on playing this cup with, there's no way I play with this team. This team sucks. I glimpsed over them. It sucks. So give it a couple tries, maybe 3 or 4, and make sure you have a decent party with decent moves and type varieties. That way, when the glitch or the code does not work, when you press L and R and it doesn't knock out all your opponent's Pokemon, at least you'll be able to have a fighting chance. Because I've had it before where I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just use Gameshark. I'm gonna clear through the freaking Challenge Cup, Ultra, and Master Ball. I'm good. And next thing you know, I knocked out only 1 of his Pokemon. Only 1. And I'm like, wait, I have to actually. Here we go, Elnar. Bam, knocked them all out. Cool. So far so good. So I've had times where I've had to play, and I was like, wait, what? I actually have to play this game now? I gotta actually do something? Oh crap. Luckily it worked out. I still got through it. But just kind of pick wisely. Once again, don't do what I just did. I just went straight in there, not even thinking about types. But then again, for the purposes of making the video more smooth, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm already blabbering enough. So I'm not gonna like sit here and like break down Pokemon and go through all that jazz. So that's some advice on Game to the Cup. Once again, just be grateful because this cup sucks. It really does suck. So even if you don't get it doesn't work the whole like the whole cup. Hey, at least it's gonna work. At least it's, you'll be able to is doing something. One Pokemon is better than zero. Ooh, this rocker guy. This rocker guy sucks. It's all about paralysis. He sucks. Oh, this guy sucks. That lantern typically shows up a lot. Ugh. So I'm just gonna pick anybody. We'll just go through. Worst case, if I lose, I lose. Just kind of just going through the motions. Once again, we're going through this whole cup because I want to show you what happens when it doesn't work. When it like only knocks out one or two, and you need to get through, the whole cup. So that's it. But anyways, how else? Oh, here we go. There we go. See? So I just pressed L and R. And yeah, Wiggly stuff is here to stay. It is here to stay. So that sucks. So we're gonna actually have to play. Luckily, I have Haunter first, which is good. I have no idea who's next. Yay, actually did in my favor. This game, let me tell you, the RNG in this game, oh my god. So miserable. So miserable. Oh, man. I'm telling you, this cup sucks. Ghost doesn't affect normal? Well, I look like an idiot right now, don't I? Let's see what we have. Curse? Yeah, we can do a curse just because over time it's gonna great. Over time it's gonna wear him out, and hopefully with time it'll make him faint. Dude, I'm telling you, like I said, the RNG. Don't you love it how he don't you love it how he knocked out of confusion so fast, but yet I get fully paralyzed? I'm telling you, you guys are seeing firsthand why I did this code. Like, I bought this Gameshark just for this cup. That's it. Like, it ended up being worth it though. It ended up being pretty awesome because I was able to now to play games I was not gonna intend on playing, like Star Fox 64. I used the Gameshark on, so it was pretty cool in the end. It was worth it. Guys, you seeing this shit right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna go for an explosion. We're not gonna be able to connect it, but oh, we're good. We're good. Okay. So hopefully we can use explosion and take some heavy damage before we go. Oh, wow. You see this? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Guys, you are seeing first. I'm telling you, this is why I did this. Okay, we're gone. We're gone. Now, it'll be kind of embarrassing if I get swept by a Wigglytuff, but we're gonna see. Let's see. It doesn't matter who we bring out because, it's gonna go through all three anyways, possibly. You see what I mean? Like, don't do what I'm doing. Don't just pick 3 random Pokemon because you're gonna... Ooh, Toxic. That'll build up over time. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Getting our money's worth out of that Confuse Ray. Hoping with Toxic to wear it down, with Piloswine and... Let me see. And from here, let's do some Endure. Oh, that was kind of dumb. Because he's not going to knock us out in one hit. I should have used Hyper Beam and then Endure. Dang, we just took an L on that one. How about we do a... If we use Hyper Beam... Oh, see, this moveset sucks. See, if we use Hyper Beam, we're going to not be able to move for a turn. Oh, he does Mega Kick. Oh, my Piloswine is Ice type. I think Ice is Ice weak against fighting. Nice. Okay, we got some damage, so we're good. We're good. He's gonna get burnt through poison anyways. So let's do Endure. Oh wait, can't do anything. We're charging. That shouldn't knock us out. We should be good. Oh, never mind. This is Pokemon Stadium 2. What was I thinking? Of course it's gonna knock us out. Of course. Luckily, the toxic is gonna build up, and we're good. You know, hopefully, I hope. Or if I remember right, ice types are weak against fire. Let me see. Swagger, ice beam. That's just. Are we faster? Yeah, we are. Cool. Yeah, we should be good. We get a stab bonus because we're ice also. And what? That special defense must be high. Wait, what? Okay, it's the Gameshark. As you guys just saw, he lost like almost nothing, and it knocked him out at 22 HP. All right, cool. So there you go. That's an example of something where it can go south. Let's move on. Let's see what happens. I don't know if I were to exit out instead of continuing, if it'll reset it, and then you'll be able to knock out all of them at once. I don't know. I never tried it. I was just looking to get through this cup. I didn't feel like experimenting. I just went through best as I could. And the cool thing also is that, remember, it's gonna work in the beginning pretty good. So you'll be able to get some continues along that way. So if you get through 4 matches with the code, with all 3 getting knocked out, you'll have 4 continues, which means you can now play that 5th match multiple times if you want to, just in case you get good places. So try the code out, and we're good. So in this case, it works. We're good. And so it's so sad. Let's just enjoy this right now, because this Fisherman is the hardest match I have ever played on any Pokemon game. So this right here, he is the reason why I bought this Gameshark. The rocker already is annoying. This man right here, and I know all of you are probably watching this video for this man right here, this Fisherman. So let's just I might use this as a thumbnail right here. This guy, this Fisherman, Curtis, boy, let me see you up on them streets. Let me see you in the streets, bro. Let me see the streets, by yourself with no witnesses. Let me tell you, that Curtis, man, that Quagsire, if you think you're gonna put a Thunder type Pokemon out to wipe out them all, good luck. That Quagsire is gonna knock you out. It is there basically every time you play against it. So annoying, God. But anyways, let's continue on from here. Let's go with Haunter, because Haunter is a boss. So everyone likes the whole Ghastly Haunter Gengar family, right? I think we'll call it quits after this last match. I just have nothing else to say. I guess we'll address another question all the way at the end here. All right, so LNR, cool. I knocked them all out. Good. So my game data on my game on Pokemon Stadium 2 cartridge has never also been corrupted because of the Gameshark. Oh yeah, there is something that I gotta talk to you guys, and I'm telling you guys at the very end. My bad for getting this late into it. My bad. So when you go to play Pokemon Stadium 2, right, and using the Gameshark, when you're done, you're obviously gonna turn off the console. When you turn off the console, if you were to start the game immediately back up with Pokemon Stadium 2 and the Gameshark, it's not gonna start up. It won't. You have to repeat the process that we did earlier. The process of putting in your default game, right? In this case, GoldenEye. Put in your default game, enable or press yes on the key code, the Diddy code, and then put in the Pokemon Stadium 2 game and get it to work. It's not like as soon as you turn on the key code, it'll automatically speak Pokemon. So it's not like when you put in the key code, it now locks you into only Pokemon Stadium 2 for ever. That's not the way it works. What happens is, as soon as you turn it off, after Pokemon Stadium 2 is in, it'll go right back to a normal Gameshark all over again. So you're allowed to put in, this. You don't have to turn off the key code or anything. You don't have to do anything. You just simply LNR, boom. Okay, so we're fighting. Looks like we are fighting today. As you can see, it knocked out only 2 of them, not 3. So we're in for a little battle. No biggie. Still very satisfied. Anyways, so every time you want to use Pokemon Stadium 2, you will start with your default game, enable the key code, turn it off, turn on Pokemon, put in Pokemon Stadium 2, turn on the console, and then there you go. And that's the process you will do every time you want to play Pokemon Stadium 2. So keep that default game on deck. And that's it. That's it. That's all I got covered. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I made it because you just can't find this stuff online. I tried researching like crazy. There are no instructions on how to play this game, like with the Gameshark. There just isn't any instructions at all on it. So I'm hoping this helps a couple of people. Hopefully, we'll see. If it does, then hey, cool. Enjoy the fruits of my labor of research. Other than that, though, peace, guys.